Hi, I'm Hiyab. I'm a worship leader and songwriter. A part in the book that stood out to me is when Tyler spoke on the saints, the sleepwalkers, and the skeptics. I at some point have fit in any of those categories, but one that I'm reminded of is when I felt almost like a sleepwalker, and that this idea of prayer and God kind of became a little more mundane and kind of boring. Prayer wasn't exciting in a season of my life, and I think back to that time and I think about how I got out of that. And how I got out of that was changing my perspective on prayer and why I was praying, because I was self-centered and I was focused on myself and what I could get out of it. When I went into prayer, praying for other people, praying for my city, praying for my church, there was nothing about it that was boring, and it activated my faith in my personal life and those around me. And so being on that tug of war of an edge where it's like, I love the Lord, I love church, I'm doing this, but it's not fun or it's not exciting, is a real place to be in. But we must figure out why we're there and how to get out of it. I would just encourage people to walk in with a different perspective, or come to the Lord with prayers for everyone but yourself and just see what happens. I've seen the Lord do miracles. I've seen him do so many things in my life that really is only a testament of prayer and being somebody who walks in a prayer life, who has a prayer life. A lot of times that looks like a prayer closet. I literally pray in my closet, whether that's 10 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever, however much time I have. Prayer is powerful and it changes lives. And I feel like I even have access to a level of vulnerability that I don't have within humanity. There's something so different about coming to the Lord and just laying it all down to him. And that's through prayer and through worship in my life as well, where I just feel a different level of access, a different level of vulnerability, a different level of relief. I feel like God meets me in the little things and it excites me. I'm a very big picture thinker, and so I tend to forget about the little things in general. And I feel like that's in a way where the Holy Spirit has reminded me that he's there. This is so small, but my second year of college, I got a parking pass that didn't give me access to the parking I wanted, which was in the front because I run a little late. And so I remember genuinely kind of jokingly being like, Lord, can you just have a parking spot open for me as much as possible? And it was kind of funny. I was genuinely trying to be funny, but I felt like the Lord got the last laugh, because I kid you not, in a parking space that was so full that no one ever got close parking at, I would show up for my 10 a.m. class at 10 a.m. and get a parking spot in the front. And that's why I say, if you see him in everything, you won't miss him in anything. People would think that's just life. You got lucky. And I'm like, no, that's the Lord meeting the needs and the desires of his children. And it seems a little silly, but he has that to him too. The Lord is fun and he likes to delight in us. He likes to make us happy. And it's built my faith, because he doesn't miss the little things. He won't miss the big things.